Yo, ICE protests all over America. Hi, New York. Hi, Chicago. Hello, LA. The right and the left. You're about to hear some hard truth, man. This shit is gonna hurt. No one else is gonna tell it to you like you about to hear right now. Are you ready? The protest, right? What are you protesting? ICE and immigration and the government and all that, supposedly, right? Who do you think is funding ICE? You want to think about it for a quick little second? You're walking to the protest, you walk into a pharmacy. Let's not call out any names. You buy a drink, you know what I'm saying? Some Twinkies and shit. Where do you think that money's going? Okay? After the protest, you want to hit up a bar, a club, taxes, right? Where do you think all that money's going? What do you think you are funding? Guess what? The government needs you to be protesting out there. It's a money maker. You really think that the government doesn't know how many immigrants are let into the country? How many immigrants are kicked out of the country? You think they don't know? You think they don't have the numbers? Do you realize that under Obama, the most immigrants got deported? And you heard nothing about that. Okay? So you have to start taking responsibility as Americans. Millions were let in during the Biden administration. What did y'all think was going to happen with those people? And let's be real, this is talking to the right. 90% of the immigrants coming across the Mexican border, these people walk the Darien Gap, jungles and all that. They probably rode the Bestia, covering their babies on top of the speeding trains. They're not coming here to commit crime. And all that stuff about immigrants getting insurance, all of that is BS. An illegal immigrant is not going to go out there, try to get insurance and this and that. They're even scared to go to the hospital, man. They you know what I'm saying? They'll cut off a finger and they'll like tape it around and shit, bro. Trust me. 10% are there gangs on the streets. Yes. Y'all said nothing about that. Talking to the left right now. All y'all protesting out there. Thousands of people in New York City standing outside having nothing to do. Do you think they're going to resort to crime? Yeah, they're going to resort to crime. There was no path to any kind of legality for them. That's first of all. Second of all, guess who created those gangs? Guess who needs them gangs to be on the street to cause terror? And guess who funded that process? It's international espionage, baby. This is big boy games. Y'all think y'all are doing anything? And y'all screaming Trump is fascist. America is fascist right now. Y'all never seen fascists in your life. And thank God. You know who is fascist? Ukraine. Before you even say anything, I am from Ukraine. I am from Western Ukraine. The extra, ultra nationalistic Nazi Western Ukraine. Not everybody, of course. I have friends over there. I have family over there. It is right now and has been ever since its inception in 1991, one of the most corrupt countries in the world. It's just in us, man. On that side of me, man. Right? I'm not like that, but it's like that, man. Guess who's bagging up all that money, buying up properties, lavish properties all around the world? offshore accounts packed with billions. Zelensky and his goons. Guess who started the war out there? Western intelligence agencies. It's foreign espionage, man. Big boy games. How do y'all think America, us, right? How do y'all think we became the biggest superpower in the world? How do you think the European Union got so rich? By playing nice? How do you think all of this works? And on top of that, guess what? Guess who's paying for it, man? Y'all are paying for it. As far as I'm concerned, and trust me, I've been everywhere. This truly is the best, the most free country in the world. Thank God I am here. Y'all have nothing to compare it to. That's why you jumping around the way you are jumping around. You're screaming Trump. During the Biden administration, these wars were started. The Nord Stream pipeline was blown up in the seas, in the waters of Germany. The biggest CO2 emissions in human history. Y'all didn't say nothing about it. All you jumping up and down, y'all said nothing about it. A devastating environmental disaster. If Kamala, God forbid, would have gotten in office, more weapons would have been shipped to Ukraine. The war would have continued. The Zelensky and his goonies would have been just stacking billions. And we, God forbid, would have been on the brink of a nuclear disaster. And y'all have to start taking a responsibility. Yeah, for all that. You want to live in America? You want to be able to exercise your rights the way you are, jumping up and down? That's what has to happen. Are you now just realizing that? I had more faith in y'all. I didn't know y'all was this dumbed out. What are y'all smoking, man? Maybe we should make bud illegal again. I don't know what's going on. If y'all really want to do something, right? All of y'all. You really against the government. You against the president. You have to unplug from the government. No more making money. No more paying taxes. Because everything you're doing right now is fake. Do you know that America, us, we use up 90% of all the world's products, man. You be buying up Amazon, buying up Temu. Islands of trash are formed in the ocean that wash up on African shores and third world country shores. Do you think you're going to stop that? I don't think so. It's sad. It's sad that some of y'all, you know, this whole Charlie Kirk thing, it could have been, you know, true. It could have not been true. That's not the point. But you're celebrating someone's death that has a family, kids, really? And then you're going back the next day, paying the same people to be doing the same thing that you don't like them doing. You're taking a part of it. And to the right, I'm talking right now. We have to start, y'all have to learn how to start communicating. You can't be just, you know, saying any shit you want that you're not hip to, reading statistics. All the LGBTQ, all of that stuff. Look, we know internationally, universally, that a nuclear family is the way to go. That's why humanity does it all over the world. But guess what? These kids, these people are out here. They are our people. What are you gonna do? What, you want to just get rid of all of them? You're not. They are here. They exist. They are people. Y'all gotta start hearing one another. America, you do not want a war. You do not want a civil war. And I know none of y'all are going to war, man. Come on. It's not Hollywood. It's not GTA 4 or whatever. This is real shit. Y'all are not ready to start seeing bodies outside. Thank God. Y'all really got to come to your senses, man. You talking white man this and black man that. Irina Zarutska. Since when is somebody by the name of Irina Zarutska, a Slavic girl, a Ukrainian girl, considered white in America? It's not Jenny Smith. You can't even say Irina Zarutska. But now the right is using that like it's some kind of card. Stop it. We have to start communicating. Y'all are wrong on both sides. And guess what? The common enemy that you are paying for, they want you to act like this, man. Y'all dumb as hell. Bring him the money. All of y'all gotta calm down, realize that you live in the best country in the world, for real, and you have to start being responsible for that. Because y'all are paying for everything that's going on. All the shit that you think you don't like, you've been funding that shit. Talking about defund the police and this. Y'all are the first ones to call the police. And again, I'm not on the right or the left. I'm talking to both of y'all. This is, this is profitable. They want us to be jumping around, the views go up, man, commercials, all of this shit, man. Y'all jumping up and down, you rocking a Gap, you know what I'm saying? T-shirt, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Sporting a Poland Spring water, man. Where do you think that money's going? Y'all are silly as shit, bro. Look, I love all of you, man. Black, white, Republican, liberal, man, LGBT, whatever you are out there, man. Albino. We're all human beings, and we have to start taking responsibility as Americans for the rest of the world. We're a superpower. And again, if you really bout it, stop going to work. Stop making money. Stop taking your money to banks. Because otherwise, you're just talking shit. Go ahead, hang your nuts. Talking about fascist this and ISIS that, man, while you're paying for all of that, man. How silly is that? There are wonderful people in Ukraine that are suffering right now because you paid for it. There are wonderful people suffering in Central and South America because you are paying for it. Our foreign policies have done that, and you have paid for it. So, for real, man, y'all gotta calm down. Go give your family a hug, a kiss. Go outside. Thank God that you are an American citizen or whatever. That you are in America, man. Realize we are all human, man. Those immigrants, it's not their fault. 90% of those immigrants is not their fault. The other you have paid for and you know what I'm saying, and made them into gangs. Look it up. Study some history, man. There are 640,000 people dying of cancer each year. Dying of cancer that were treated for cancer. There are 175,000 people dying because of alcohol each year in America. 135,000 people are dying because of fentanyl in America. We all are having extremely bad mental health issues, man. That's why y'all are screaming at one another. We gotta clean up our act. Take responsibility, man. Realize that you got, you know what I'm saying, this beautiful chance to be here to do something with your life, man. I've gone for way too long. I love all of you, man. Uno.